Adam used to believe that real wealth was something you built slowly, brick by brick, year by year, with patience, discipline, and a boring, predictable routine. He used to laugh at people who chased quick money. He used to say, "If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is." That was before the money came. And when it came fast. So fast that it didn't just change his bank account. It changed his mind. Adam was 32 years old and worked as a mid-level staff member in a logistics company. His job paid the bills, but that was all. He wasn't starving, but he wasn't living either. Every month followed the same pattern. Salary came in, rent went out, transport, food, small bills, and whatever was left disappeared on little things he couldn't even remember. Sometimes late at night he would scroll through social media and see people his age living a completely different life. Better houses, better cars, vacations, freedom. And he would ask himself one painful question. What am I doing wrong? He tried small businesses before. He tried side hustles. He even tried online courses. Nothing changed. Then one Friday evening after work, he met an old friend for a drink. That conversation changed everything. His friends started talking about an opportunity, not a job, not a business, an investment. He talked about numbers, returns, compounding, leverage. He showed Adam his phone, an account balance that didn't look real. At first, Adam laughed it off, but the seed was planted. That night he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, what if this is the chance I've been waiting for? Over the next few weeks, he started researching, watching videos, reading posts, joining groups. Everywhere he looked, people were posting success stories. I turned $5,000 into $50,000. This changed my life. I'm finally free. He noticed something strange. Nobody was talking about losses, only wins. So he decided to try. Just a small amount, money he could afford to lose. The first month, nothing happened. The second month, he made a small profit. The third month, something crazy happened. His money doubled. That was the first time in his adult life he made money without working for it. He felt like he had discovered a secret door in life. He added more money, and it kept working. By the end of 6 months, his account had grown to an amount that shocked him. By the end of 1 year, Adam had more money than he had ever seen in his life, more than 5 years of his salary combined. That was the day his mindset changed. He stopped thinking like a worker and started thinking like a winner. He started saying things like, people are poor because they're scared. The system is easy once you understand it. If I had known this earlier, I would be a millionaire by now. He moved to a better apartment, bought new clothes, upgraded his phone, his furniture, his lifestyle. He didn't buy a crazy car yet, but he started living like someone who soon would. People noticed. Friends started asking questions. Some asked for advice. Some asked to join. Some just watched him with quiet jealousy. And Adam loved the attention. It felt good to finally be the one people looked up to. But slowly, something dangerous started growing inside him. Confidence turned into pride. Caution turned into arrogance. He stopped seeing risk. He started seeing only opportunity. When someone said, "Be careful," he would smile and say, "You just don't understand how this works." When someone said, "Take some profit and relax," he would reply, "Why think small?" In his mind, he had outgrown fear. He started putting in bigger amounts, then bigger ones. Then he started using money he had planned to keep safe. And finally, he started borrowing. Because in his mind, this was no longer gambling. This was a system, a proven formula. And for a while, it still worked. His account crossed 6 figures. That number changed him. He started making plans, quitting his job, starting a YouTube channel, teaching others how to escape. He even started writing a resignation letter in his notes app. But success that comes too fast doesn't teach discipline. It teaches overconfidence. One Monday morning, he woke up and checked his account. the first time in a long time. The numbers were red. He wasn't worried. Normal correction, he said. 2 days later, still red. 1 week later, a big part of his profit was gone. Now he was uncomfortable. But instead of reducing risk, he increased it. This is a discount, he told himself. This is where smart money buys. He added more money. A lot more. Then something happened that nobody in his groups was prepared for. The market didn't bounce. It collapsed. Prices started falling faster than he had ever seen. Every hour, more losses. He kept refreshing his phone. His heart was beating faster. His hands were shaking. In just a few days. Most of his profits were gone. Then his original capital. Then the borrowed money. Margin calls. Forced closures. Numbers disappearing. He couldn't believe it. He kept thinking, it will come back. It has to come back. But it didn't. By the end of that week, it was over. Years of saving, months of brilliant gains, all gone, and worse. He now owed money. The silence that followed was heavy. No more posting, no more advice, no more confidence, just shame. He didn't tell anyone at first. He avoided calls, avoided messages. He didn't want to explain how the smart guy had lost everything. Going back to work felt like punishment. Same desk, same chair, same routine. But now, with debt, with fear, with a broken ego. At night, he couldn't sleep. He kept replaying his mistakes in his head. The warnings he ignored. The profits he didn't take. The risks he didn't respect. It took him months to accept what had happened. And one evening, sitting alone in his small apartment, he finally said the truth out loud. I didn't lose money because the market was evil. I lost money because I was greedy. Because I wanted fast results. Because I wanted to feel special. Because I thought I was smarter than everyone else. That was the real cost. Not just the money. The illusion. Today, Adam still invests, but slowly, boringly, patiently. He no longer chases miracles. He builds habits. He no longer tries to impress anyone. He only tries to be consistent because he learned something the hard way. Getting rich is difficult. Staying rich is even more difficult. But losing everything is very easy. And sometimes, the most dangerous part of success is how it convinces you that you can't fail.